So this morning I spent my time picking up after pets. It was literally me chasing my cat around because he started heaving and I'm literally having to chase him to make sure he doesn't throw up on the rug. And so I thought I was like free and clear. I pushed him forward towards the tile so that would make it an easier cleanup, right? Let out his hairball, and then I'm like, okay, let me go grab some paper towels, some cleaning stuff. I go and I start picking that up, and he starts making another dash because he's still feeling sick. And what do you know? He goes towards the rug. So here I am with a folded up napkin towel that I just got done picking up his last spill. And I like try to hurry up and jump underneath what he was about to do so he can target the paper towel instead of my rug. And just so you know, he missed it by like this much. Ah, gotta love pets. The adventures in the morning. So the majority of my mornings, what I do is I spend my time breaking down my script. I do character analysis and different memorization tools. So what I do is I actually have my script here with me, and I pull out the scenes that we're shooting for the coming week, and I select them out. There's actually a few more that I have to add to it. But I really focus on those scenes first. I've already broken down the script before. I also type up my verbiage that I'll be using for the script. And that way I have it all in one section. I have my words that... Hello. Took a crap on me, buddy. My camera guy just passed out. Let's fix that, shall we? Can't hire good help nowadays. So, what I do is I take out all the punctuation and I type up everything. I have my trigger words from my partner from the scene. And so the script ends up looking something like this. Something like that. You can see that. So I have mine, I have theirs, the trigger words, just because I want to be in the moment and make it natural and not base it upon what I've memorized him saying or whoever my partner is. So it's just like a few words to egg me on. I also don't want to focus too much on practicing a certain way or preconceived notions or anything like that. So I have that all printed off after I type it up, and then I record. Long day? Do you want me to leave you alone? You can join me if you want. You sure? So from the recording, I tried to show different inflections or keep it very monotone, just because when I play back, I don't want to put it in my head that I'm going to say it this certain way or I'm thinking this. So I try to just read it with no emotions, or I try to like just kind of vary it up and down or whatever. So that way it's not practiced a certain way. I don't put it in my body a certain way, and it becomes as natural to the scene as possible. With the recordings, I also kind of enunciate and take my time, so that way when I'm playing back, I hear it. And also as I'm enunciating, I'm putting it into my facial muscles. It's another really great technique for singing. That's why, or any type of like practice or warm up or whatever. Another reason why I do that is because just like any type of jingle or music piece, if it's like, for example, even if it's something annoying and it's like da da la la la, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's so annoying, la 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 la, and then you're playing it over and over in your head, but you remember it. So I try to make it sometimes a little bit even obnoxious with my recordings, just so that way I remember it and it triggers the words. Sometimes I allow different sounds in the background, so even if like, you know, my cat meows in the background at a certain part, it kind of helps me remember that specific piece. So that's the next step that I take from this. I also try to go into character mode based upon the scene, trying to put myself in the mood. For example, there's going to be a part where it has something to do with babies. And so to get myself very emotionally involved with it, I am going to surround myself with a lot of babies this week. I also like to analyze other actors' techniques. If I find that someone does something very well, I try to really focus in on why it appeals to me, what are they doing, their confidence, mannerisms, facial expressions, whether it's just, they're conveying the message with very slight movement, very slight like eye movement, or, whatever it is that they're doing that's appealing to me and that I really want to, get better at. So I really try to break down films. I'm one of those people that if you can really get me absorbed in your film, then you did an amazing job all across the board, because I can watch a film and I get distracted by what's going on in the background, continuity, editing, sound, lighting, acting, everything, storyline, everything. So I get very caught up in it because I have that filmmaker's mentality and that actor's mentality where I have to analyze and scrutinize it, and it's not me just taking this adventure and this fantasy, which is the complete opposite of my husband, who gets so involved that he like shrills and shrieks at different parts of films and different things that are going on. So
give it another 20 minutes to wrap it up for one.